Emma and the Lost Kitten. Emma was a kind and cheerful girl who lived in a small village near the forest. She loved animals, especially cats. She had a little white kitten named Snowy, with bright blue eyes and soft fur like a cloud. Every morning, Emma would wake up early to feed Snowy and play with her in the garden. One sunny afternoon, Emma was playing with Snowy near the big oak tree in her backyard. She threw a small ball, and Snowy ran to catch it. Suddenly, a loud thunderclap rumbled in the sky. The noise frightened Snowy, and she ran away as fast as she could. "Snowy, come back!" Emma shouted. But the kitten disappeared behind the fence. Emma's heart started to race. She ran to the fence and looked around, but Snowy was nowhere to be seen. She felt a lump in her throat, but she took a deep breath and decided to search for her kitten. She went to her neighbor, Mr. Brown, who was watering his plants. "Excuse me, Mr. Brown, have you seen my kitten? Her name is Snowy." Mr. Brown shook his head. "No, Emma, I haven't seen her. But don't worry, I'm sure she's not far." Emma thanked him and continued searching. She asked Mrs. Green, the bakery owner, who was arranging fresh bread on the shelves. "Mrs. Green, have you seen a small white kitten?" "Oh dear, I saw a little cat running toward the playground," Mrs. Green said. "Maybe it was Snowy." Emma ran to the playground and searched under the slide, behind the swings, and even near the sandbox. But Snowy was not there. She felt tears welling up in her eyes. Just as she was about to give up, she heard a soft meow. Emma's heart jumped with hope. She followed the sound and found Snowy stuck between two wooden fences near the park. Her little paws were trapped, and she couldn't move. "Oh, Snowy, don't worry, I'm here," Emma said softly. She knelt down and carefully pulled the kitten out. Snowy looked up at her with tired blue eyes, and Emma hugged her tightly. As she walked back home, her neighbors smiled at her. "You found her," Mrs. Green said with a warm smile. "Yes, and thank you for helping me," Emma said. "I couldn't have done it without everyone's kindness." Mr. Brown nodded. "Remember, Emma, when we help others, good things always happen." Emma smiled. She looked at Snowy, who purred happily in her arms. She had learned a valuable lesson that day. Kindness and teamwork could solve even the biggest problems.